Hello, Steve Samuel here from Design Visionaries, and today I would like to talk to you about the contact ability in the Animation Designer. So, as you can see, I have a number of components. It's actually just a few components. This one is duplicated. There's a rail, there's these little sliders, and there's this little piece that gets selected or contacted by these little dowel pins. And as you can see, before I have contact, I can program these pieces of geometry to slide, and there's no contact, so they don't really know about each other's existence, so to speak, and so nothing happens when they come into contact. And so what you need to do is establish contacts between the different pieces that you want to emulate contacting. So here's what we do. It's very simple. You go to the contact button here, and the contact goes along with a body. So for example, if I select this body and I say solid body, say OK, then I've made a contact on that body. As you can see, this is component C4. That's what I have it as, C4. And now this is the contact that is in C4. Other contacts that I've already made is a contact for the little dowel pin, that, and a contact for this, because when the dowel pin hits this little turny thing, I don't want it to go around and around and around. I only want it to go so far. So now that I've specified that whole body as a contact, and I can select just faces, so that works out well, I can now play the animation. And as you can see, I've programmed these little sliders to go at different times. So the first one hits that little turny thing, the technical term turny thing, and it puts it in a down position, and the next one puts it back up like so. You can see it bounces around a little bit, and there you have it. It is a contact command, if you will, or an entity, contact entity, and in order to see them, they will be shown in the animation navigator underneath each rigid body. So as you can see, when I open up C2 and I hold just click on this contact, you can see just the little surface of C2 is programmed to be contacted. Other things that I have in this is a fixed joint for the entire rail. I've got a revolute joint for the turny thing that goes around. I've got two slider joints here, and then I've got two speed motors. There's one, there's two. This speed motor, of course, starts at time 0. It goes 0.25 inches per second. And this one starts a little later. See, it starts at 2 seconds. Okay, so that's nice. And let's see what happens when we turn up the speed. So we're going to do speed motor, and let's multiply it by a factor of 4. So it's 1 inch per second, 1 inch per second there, and second motor. Let's turn up that speed, 1 inch per second. Let's decrease the time that it starts. Say OK, and let's see what effect that has. So play, and this is going to hit it, and this is going to hit it back, and there you go. That is how you use the contact control. Now, while I'm here, I might as well show you one other thing, and that is monitors and graphs. So monitors, I can monitor something like the angle in between, for example, that edge and that edge, and say OK. So I've made this measurement entity, if you will, and I'm also going to show you a graph of what happens as we use that measurement entity. So I'm going to put the graph down here. I'm going to pull it out in length like that, so it's a little bit easier to see. And now I'm going to play the video, and what you can see is the graph of the angle goes along with the video. And there you go. It shows up on the screen, it shows up on the graph, and that's a really important thing if you're doing certain designs, certain calculations. You want to know what angles we're getting and things of that nature. So when you do a monitor, there's all these different things you can monitor: distance, angle, motor parameter, and then you can graph them. So very, very powerful techniques. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please don't tell anybody. Okay. More videos are available on the Design Visionaries YouTube channel. I hope you really enjoy them. We totally enjoy your feedback. There's certainly a growing community of people who find these very, very compelling and very important to their efforts to learn more and more about NX. NX is an amazing tool. And of course, we use the other tools that you could imagine. We find NX to be superb in many ways. So please check us out, www.designviz.com and the Design Visionaries YouTube channel. Thanks again. Happy modeling.